controls. Launch initiated! Rick, the blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared. Get down there!
Scanning us.
So, now, does he worry about the giant metal planet? He's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Where are the closest escape pods?
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go!
Just keep it pointed at that vehicle bay.
We're almost there. Well.
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative. Look out! Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana,
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
something was wrong even before we left the Dawn.
Chief? Really? I'm fine.
Cortana,
I was put into service 8 years ago.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
Halsey,
Chief.
we need to find Halsey.
Chief, please.
She made you. She can fix you.
I won't recover from rampancy, Chief.
If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey, she can fix this.
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep. We need to move. Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty. Why?
We still need a ride home.
Chief, check your ammo. You might want to go easy until we can locate some more. Given all this debris, chances are you'll find something the Covenant won't want shot at them. Picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position. Warthogs, and still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out.
Just for the record, I know you guys are probably enjoying this as I am. Just for the record, this is the ultimate version. Halo 4 looks stunning on Xbox Series X, and this also gets me even more excited about Halo Infinite to play all of these complete Halo games in their best. And I'm pretty sure Halo Infinite will squeeze every ounce of that Series X console. And this TV, what can I say about this TV that I haven't already said? You must have this TV. C10, you have to have it. This is 120 frames per second, native 4K. HDR with FreeSync.
Chief? About my condition? I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible that getting home could help me find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. But that means getting back to Halsey soon.
By the way, Halo 4 is my favorite game. I mean, favorite chapter in the game. I like Halo 3, it was great. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed Halo 3. But Halo 4, it's really dear to my heart. The relationship between, Cortana and Chief, it was really good. I love it. Hopefully they'll bring that same style of storytelling in Halo Infinite. Really, I'm actually now looking forward to Halo Infinite. Maybe not. Whoa.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this time.
Do you think there's something to it?
I'm curious more than anything. Its behavior is odd.
It's almost like you're looking at the brand new game, and this is the beauty of these next generation consoles. The more time I spend with these next generation consoles, the more I understand why they are in such a high demand and why they're so difficult to find. And I also understand why PC elitists are very upset, because they have to spend $3,000 on a GPU along with a motherboard and other things. Total comes to like $5,000, $6,000, right, to build a PC. And here I am with a $500 console rocking a 120 frames per second and 120 refresh rate, 120 hertz with native 4K and high dynamic range with 13 millisecond response time and FreeSync. Utilized through ultra high speed HDMI 2.1. chipset. Here, let me exit that and put it over here. There we go. People ask me, how could you best explain HDMI 2.1 ultra high speed? Think of HDMI 2.1 ultra high speed as like a display port. It's a very high bandwidth, just like a display port has a very high bandwidth. I mean, more data can pass through. So that way you can have a lower latency, you can unlock the refresh rate and keep the resolution and HDR metadata and do all of the above along with the lower latency. And this is why I keep telling people, why I've been trying to explain to everybody why you need to get this TV. And no one seemed to listen to me because everybody was so afraid of the burn-in that nobody wanted to even care about all the technology that's put inside this TV.
Hostiles!
You know, if you guys want me to, I can do a live stream of Halo 4 on Friday in 1440p 60. If you guys want me to do it. Or any specific Halo, maybe Halo 3, I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comments section. And the sound is beautiful as well on this remastered version.
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking's not my strong suit.
As far as the high dynamic range, you know, when you compare Xbox One version, even the Xbox One X version, to the Series X, it's like night and day, man. HDR is much brighter, 120 frames per second, 120 hertz, low latency. This is like the ultimate Halo collector's version. If you love Halo, I mean, this is it. The Game Pass Ultimate, just for the Halo alone, it's just like worth every penny. Keep in mind, it's hard for it's hard for my camera, GoPro Hero 6 camera to really depict how fast this is. I can only do 60 FPS here. You know, what you guys are seeing right now is just the 60 FPS, but you're not really seeing what I'm seeing with my own 2 retina eyes. When you start seeing this in person, you're just gonna be blown away. I'm really kind of excited about Halo Infinite right now. But let them take their time, you know, polish it up. Polish that thing pretty good and take your time. And just how sharp the detail on the graphics are. You got to remember, when you have a native 4K and you got excellent textures with that native 4K resolution, you're gonna see every little tiny detail here on top of that beautiful bright HDR. And then you add 120 frames per second with a FreeSync, 120 hertz refresh rate. It's just pure greatness.
That elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look. I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy. There's that phantom signal again.
I heard something that time. Sentinels.
I wondered when they'd show up. There, Chief. A console in the back.
These Sentinels reminds me of Crisis.
It's a localized site cartographer. Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
Requiem. At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in. Huh.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up. I'm detecting power fluctuations in several locations. I'll put them up for you. Hopefully we can find some way to get this cartographer back online.
Alright, so I'm gonna end it right here. It's been what, half an hour. I hope you guys enjoy this. I just want to say a few words before I end this half an hour video. I really wanted to do this just to kind of give you the perspective and my thoughts on like Series X and Halo Master Chief Collection. I know the Halo Master Chief Collection, it's 130 gigabytes. It's a very large package to download, but it's definitely worth it. You're getting, truly, you get to squeeze the advantage of this TV, what this console can do, and then this will also get you excited about the Halo Infinite and future games that are going to be coming out on Series X as well. And another thing I want to say for those who are watching this, I have both consoles, so I don't favor one over the other. Both of these consoles are very unique in its own rights. Obviously, there are differences, which I have talked about, which I have mentioned, and I don't have time to talk about that here and repeat myself. Otherwise, this video will be 1 hour. All I can say is this. Now that I have these two consoles, that I have spent time with these two consoles, I understand why they are in such a high demand, why people are really looking for these consoles, and why they're so difficult to find. And for you to understand that, you have to have these two consoles, and then you have to spend time with them, and then you finally will understand why. I can't remember last time I touched my Steam or play any games on PC since I've got these two consoles. It's just I really don't have to, because this is just perfect. Once the Flight Simulator comes out later on this summer, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, I really won't have any reason at all to really play any games on my PC. I just won't need to. I'll just use my PC for, obviously, video editing, live streaming, stuff like that, But as far as the gaming, these two consoles are more than enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What can I say about this TV? C10 is truly creme de la creme at the moment. I know there's a G1, there's a C1, but this thing right here, if you can get it for like a really good price, go for it. C10. even for $1,300, that's a steal. I would go for that. $1,300 for 48-inch C10. If you can find one, go for it, buy it. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Take care.